Good day and welcome to another Sunday School lesson. Last week we completed lesson 2 and this week we will move on to lesson 3 titled Unity of Adam and Eve. Our memory verse this week is taken from Genesis chapter 2 verse 23. It says, "And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man." Our lessons are divided into 1. Unity of the first creatures, and 2. Unity after the fall. We'll be looking at division 1 today under the topics A. Unity in marriage, and B. Unity with and in God's glory. The first creatures being referred to in this lesson are Adam and Eve. God made man out of the dust of the earth, and he breathed life into him. He then made a woman from man and brought her to him. They became a couple, the first couple. When they gave birth to the first child, they became the first parents. Now, after God had made Adam, Adam was alone, with no physical being that bore resemblance to him. God could have brought forth all human beings directly from Adam. Nothing is impossible for him, but he chose to bring forth a woman from Adam and enable procreation through the union of a woman and the man. So, man being alone did not seem to fit into God's intended design. To him, it was not good. So God's purpose in the creation of man would be incomplete without the woman. One general lesson to learn here is that no one human being can fully satisfy God's original design. God designed us to collaborate. He created marriage to unite the woman and the man in the fulfillment of his purpose. Secondly, God brought forth the woman from the man. God did not decide to take from the dust of the earth and make the woman all afresh. He already put in man what he will use to bring forth the woman. Adam, therefore, was the seed from which all other human beings will come. Having brought Eve out of Adam establishes the one flesh concept of marriage. So Adam said, "This is now the bone of my bones and the flesh of my flesh." So in marriage, the woman God brings to a man and the man are of the same flesh and bone. Hence, the husband and the wife need to be in agreement as they walk with God. This was the case with Adam and Eve. They were not just united with each other, but they were also in union with God. God would come in the cool of the evening to fellowship with them. According to Reinhard Bonnke, marriage is a love scheme of God. With Adam and Eve, the entire population on earth was bound together by love. He also said, "A perfect husband is one who knows his wife is not perfect, and the perfect wife is one who knows her husband is not perfect, but they both have a perfect Savior." B. Unity with and in God's glory. Adam and Eve were naked, but they did not take it as anything to be bothered about. They were clothed with God's glory. They saw God's beauty and purpose instead of their naked bodies. Nakedness here means to be open to the other party. Since marriage is a union of the man and the woman in God, nakedness here is a state of integrity resulting from being open to God and each other. Where there is shame, sin has set in. Remember, after Adam and Eve sinned, shame set in for them, and instead of being open to God, they went into hiding. A man and woman in marriage begin to hide things from each other because of the presence of sin. Trust becomes absent. But where there is God, His glory covers up our nakedness. He deals with our sin, and then He makes us perfect. God desires to convey His glory to the world through us. He desires also that we be at peace with one another as a family. Where there is a problem in the home, it is difficult to truly convey the glory of God to the world around us. Our lessons learned. 1. With unity between spouses, there is peace in the home, in the church, and even the society as well, and the nation. If you are married, be united with your spouse. 2. When Adam and Eve were in unity with God, His glory overshadowed them. That's His plan for us. And so, ensure your marriage is in God. With this, we come to the end of the first division of Lesson 3. Let's meet again next week as we continue this division. God bless you. Have a great week ahead.